Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Third and Wrong podcast, where our takes are almost certainly wrong. We're excited to be here with you. The gang is back together. It feels like forever since we've done an episode all together, but we're here to do some trivia today. This is one of our favorite things to do when it comes to sports, is to sit down and do some good old-fashioned trivia, test our ball knowledge, see what we got in the tank, and that's what we're going to do tonight. So, yeah, boys, y'all ready for this?
I'm excited, man. It'll be fun. We all each have kind of like our own little game that we did. So we have a couple of trivia things that we designed, Slade designed. So it should be fun. Like I said, so we each kind of have our own thing we're bringing to the table tonight. So the other people don't know exactly what it's going to be. So it should be fun.
Yeah, none of us even told each other what the topic was until 2 minutes before we started filming. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, JJ, the reason we haven't all been together is because you bet on us last week, dude.
And before that, we did a two-man with you and me.
That was Snake.
Hey, Slade's been
me.
consistent.
Hey, I'm here. I'm committed.
That's all
No,
right. Hey, one of these days you're gonna miss, and we're gonna give you a hard time. We're gonna put an ugly picture up there.
Rebrand.
It's just never gonna happen, man. No, we're excited. Trivia is always fun.
Maybe we need to put you in the middle of the logo.
I mean, you got on the anchor.
Make
I'm the
them a
cornerstone.
logo in general.
But no, I just wanted to jump into a little question of the day. I kind of told y'all what had nothing to do with sports, which it don't. But this is something the comments could also respond to. But mainly, I just want to see what y'all's answers are. So the question I came up with, I literally thought about it when I was in the shower earlier. What is your
Shower
favorite
thoughts, dude? This
Literally
is gonna
shower
be peak.
Not really peak. It's just a normal question. What is your favorite movie of all time and why?
Oh man,
Jacob's a big movie guy. He watches movies a lot.
Very recently. I've recently got into my bag with watching some movies.
I'm prepared to give my answer. This is not. I'm not. When I am sharing this answer, I just want to be clear. I am somewhat of a movie guy, but I'm not sharing from the movie guy in me. I'm sharing from who I am as a person, that my personality, my favorite movie, my personal favorite, the one that makes me the happiest when I watch it, is Kung Fu Panda. 100%. I love Kung Fu Panda. It's awesome. Not just because it's funny and he's like hitting people with his belly and it's just good stuff, but also I love the characters in it. And I think the storyline, especially of the first one, is like really strong. Like there's big redemption arc. There's this like arc of like, you think he's dead. Spoiler alert. You think he's dead.
If you
But
haven't
he
seen it by now,
sacrifices himself to kill Tyler. I mean, it's just it is an awesome movie. I love Kung Fu Panda. And I
Great
think it's
villain.
extremely underrated.
Great villain.
we're
And
off to a hot start. We're off to a good start tonight.
Kung Fu
What's that?
Panda. What you know about that? My dynasty team, true story. My dynasty team is in one of my leagues is named the Dragon Warrior. That's the
What
name
does
of
he
my
yell?
team.
What is it that he yells when he
Skadoosh.
Oh,
belly blasts?
Skadoosh. The wishy
All
figure
right. All right.
All right, Jacob, what you got, man?
yeah, Jacob. You're hating.
I have so I can give you two because I'll give one funny one. I won't go into depth on ton why but my favorite two probably The Other Guys. That's I love comedy movies, and that's to me that's the best comedy movie of all time. I think it's hilarious. I think that's Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell's my favorite actor. I think that's his best acting job. I think the character he plays in that movie, I think, is by far his funniest character. It's a different type of humor, but it's hilarious. So I think that one's really funny. And then in a more serious movie, there's some sports ones I really like. I really like Moneyball, but I think I would go. I like Ford versus Ferrari a lot. I actually just recently watched that a few months ago, but I've already seen it 3 times now.
I don't think
thought
I've
it was
seen
good.
that.
It's really, really good. I thought it was fantastic. I've already watched it 3 times. That's already moved into the It's on my top 4 on Letterboxd already. It's me just like
Wow.
after watching it once, like it instantly went to like one of my favorite top 4s. I thought it was that good.
I was about to say, you literally just watched it. I remember you telling me like right after you watched it that it was so good, but I didn't think it was like top 4 worthy. Jeez,
No, it's so good. You
That's
need to watch it.
I do need to
Definitely watch it.
And so for me, I'm more of like I guess a nerd or a dork, whatever you want to call me, than these guys over here. So I like Star Wars a lot. Revenge of the Sith has got to be like my favorite Star Wars movie, and that's up there. I mean, if you haven't watched by now, sorry, spoiler alert. The Anakin Obi-Wan,
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
the Anakin Obi-Wan fight is like a masterpiece. I mean, the whole story is just great. I love the turn to Darth Vader. Everything about it's great. But then outside of that, I would say probably The Greatest Showman. I love the music, and Hugh Jackman is an absolute animal. So I love The Greatest Showman. I love Revenge of the Sith. But I like that we had a good wide variety of movies
There's a
here.
lot going on there.
That's
Or
right.
three different personalities.
You can easily see the different personalities too. Like our picks match who we are.
Yeah. I mean, you also got all the Star Wars movies are pretty good. Not all of them. Most of the Star Wars movies are good.
The Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker, I think, is the best one.
Keep going any longer, we're gonna have to put a lightsaber in that logo.
Hey, it could fit right above the football.
Next year for May the 4th, we'll do it.
Dude, I'm so down.
Never
All right.
seen them. Never seen a single one of them. Still.
Yeah, it's
to this day.
ridiculous.
Well, here's what you guys need to know about Jacob. Jacob's a hater. He hates he's just decided he hates Star Wars. He wouldn't even give him a shot. So
Oh yeah. Well, I've never given it a shot.
Something
Don't plan on it.
about Jacob and one of our other friends. I've told them that I like Star Wars, and I think they just have this self-esteem. And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be a nerd and be called
Slade likes it. I
be
hate it.
seen as a Star Wars
Yeah,
fan."
I
Like,
think that's what it is.
they
for
watch
me. I
those.
don't even think it has anything to do with like the nerd factor of it. I think it's just Slade likes it. So I think that if Slade likes it, surely
You
it can't
started watching Marvel because of me.
be any good, right?
You just started watching Marvel because of me, and you
I
love it.
did just start watching Marvel. All right, we're really off topic there, but
Yeah,
I did
all
just
right.
start watching Marvel. So those have been good so far. I'm only what 3 deep, 2
3 or
Iron
4.
Mans and the
You're
Hulk.
waiting on the Avengers, I think.
This is
Or no, you're on
this is
Captain.
unreal that you have not seen the Marvel movie.
It is ridiculous.
Only 3 of them, and they were good. I don't no spoilers though. I mean,
If this
I
tells you
love it,
anything,
dude.
it said the Hulk was like really
I got
good.
about 50
He
more to
is-
go, then I'll be
He
caught
is
up.
in for the ringer if he thinks the Hulk is good.
That movie is
I didn't think it was
horrible.
that great. I didn't think that one was that good.
You
Okay,
All right,
good.
are y'all ready? Let's
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're ready. All right, Jacob's gonna go first with his trivia. What you got for us?
So I cooked up mine. It's 12 questions. It's 12 questions. It's got a couple bonus questions at the end. This is straight from the dome. When I say that, I mean I didn't look up anything on the internet. I sat down with this piece of paper and a pen. The only thing I did is I fact checked one question. I had to fact check one of them. The other ones I feel really, really good about. I know the answers to, and then if I lead you astray and the answer I thought it was is wrong in my head, well, I'm sorry because I didn't fact check it. It came
Can I
straight
preface
from my
one thing before we
head
start?
on this piece of paper. What'd you say?
Can I preface one thing before we start for all of our fans? Jacob is the most knowledgeable one and like the most he knows so much more about sports than me and JJ do. So he's probably going to have like the most outlandish questions and expect me and JJ to know it. But it's just because he's so deep.
I don't want to say I didn't go light. I went kind of light. I don't want to. I tried to keep it because I wanted it to be fun.
That hurts.
Like I didn't want to ask something insane and then
He's digging a hole.
no. I just
Yeah, I kept
didn't
it
ask
like
something-
kindergarten level for you guys.
Look, I don't want you to. I'll be honest. I don't want you to go 12 for 12. I think I'd have a little trouble sleeping tonight if you did that. But I also
We got
I
a lock
tried
in.
to make it for my audience. I tried to hopefully set it at a good pace to where they're difficult but doable for you guys, knowing you guys as well as I do.
Yeah, like out of 10, I would say Jacob's like knowledge level of sports in general is probably like an 8, and then mine and JJ's is probably around like a 5 or a 6. Like we're
You'd be
probably
a little bit higher than me.
maybe. That's just because I've watched longer.
I also there's no baseball. Like baseball is my favorite one. So
crazy.
it was hard for me to not. It's been a waste of time, and it would have just upset me. Baseball is the best sport on the planet. All right.
It's like college basketball. March
So,
on.
there's one NBA question. There's a couple college football questions. The rest of them are NFL. I tried to be right up your guys' alley. So
And are we working together?
you're working together. You have no excuses here. No
All right.
excuses.
We'll tell you when we're locking in our answer, okay?
Yeah.
And if you miss this first one, we might as well quit. Like it should be. This will be very telling. All right, first question. What 2 QBs did the Washington Redskins draft in the 2012 NFL Draft?
Okay, well, I know.
Silence is already hurting me, fellas.
I know
Robert third, obviously.
I do not know.
I don't know who the second one is. It must have been Kirk Cousins, yeah?
It might have been Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins would have been the same year, but he
Might
was
have
like a
been, or you
fifth-round
locked
pick.
it in.
I think it was.
He's
Think or
about
you know?
that age. How old is Kirk Cousins? He's 36. It's 2026. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
RG3 and Kirk
That's our
Cousins?
final answer.
No change.
All right, RG3 and Kirk Cousins
Kirk Cousins.
are unfortunately correct. That's right. So you're 1 for 1 so far.
Hey, that was not a gimme.
What's our line? Are we doing like a 7.5 line?
9.5. I feel like 9.5. That's how like these should be. I don't know. 8.5. 8.5.
Okay. No, we got to lock in, JJ.
So next one. Who was the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft? 2 draft questions to start off. That's taking a little back.
2016.
Also, if you ever need a hint, just say hint. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to step in and give you a hint when you don't want one. But if you want a hint for something, I can easily rattle off a hint. And if you need another one, rattle another one off.
I'm just trying to think of.
I will say, like, it's not. I'm not going to say anything. I want to let
Don't
you guys.
say anything.
Okay, let me just.
You
You want to spitball? Because I'm thinking Miles.
2018 is Baker. So
I'm
we're
thinking Miles
back
Garrett.
off of that.
I'm thinking Miles Garrett. Is
I
a
think
spitball.
that's right. But he might have been
2018.
17, to be honest.
Baker was 18. You'd be correct on that.
But did the Browns have the number 1 pick 2 years in a row? Because they
They
would have
did
had
not.
to in order to get Jacob, don't help us.
Oh,
In order
I thought
to
you were
get
talking to me. Sorry.
Miles Garrett and Baker.
No. Miles Garrett. I think Miles Garrett's 16. Because 15. Because I don't know when Jadeveon Clowney was, but I think he was like 2011.
Clowney was.
Whoa. Like 11.
Yeah,
I think
something
he
like
was 14. He was like 14. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
was he? Bro, that
Yeah.
guy feels like a geese. All right.
that.
He is. I mean, that's a long
Miles
time
Garrett.
ago. JJ.
I like Miles Garrett.
I feel good.
Are you
Yeah.
locking that in?
I feel good on Miles Garrett.
I like Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett is incorrect. So that is your first miss. Would you like to guess again, or would you want me to go ahead and give you the answer?
So is Miles Garrett number 17? Is 2017?
I'm implementing a new rule. If you miss, you automatically get a hint.
Who got drafted? Who got drafted the pick before Zeke?
Zeke was the number 4 pick.
Yeah, Zeke wasn't number 2. It was
Oh,
number
or who got drafted number 1 in that draft class, Slade?
I don't know.
So I will give you the hint. It's a quarterback. That's your first. It is
Okay.
active quarterback.
Is it Goff?
It is, yes, it's Jared Goff.
Crap.
So Jared Goff, first pick, 2016 draft.
Is Miles Garrett 17?
I believe so.
Okay.
But
So we weren't.
Baker was 2018.
They must have had back to back, man. I think.
So you led us astray.
I didn't lead you astray.
Yeah, you did. I said, did they have it back to back? You said no. And so then I was
think
like,
it's a
oh, then it
no.
must be Miles Garrett. Your fault. New line. 7.5.
That's got to be. Look, that should be. That
No.
should be off the. All right, next one.
I don't even
Which
know who
team-
was the number 1 overall pick in 2021.
See, I'm hoping you guys. I'm hoping
I'm not
you guys
that bad.
get- but we'll see. Which team is responsible for the biggest playoff comeback in NFL history? And bonus points, who was the quarterback for this team? Very historic comeback. I would say it's kind of a notable quarterback, but not even necessarily for the sense of it was a notable situation for who was that quarterback, which made it even cooler. But it was a 30-plus point comeback win in the playoffs. And that's what I'll give you for now. If you need a hint, I'll give you a hint to kind of narrow things down. But it's the biggest
Not
comeback.
T-Law. That was like a 28-point comeback.
It's not. I believe that one was 27-0 was the score in that game.
Jacob is helping us. Jacob, stop helping us.
I know it's not Tom
Let
Brady.
us cook. Let us cook.
Tom Brady was 28-3, so that's 25 points.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm thinking it's the Cardinals because I feel like it was Larry Fitz against the Steelers.
It was
No.
against the Bills.
Was it against the Bills?
No, never mind. Take back what I said. Larry Fitz had a heartbreaker against the Bills in the playoffs. Like a heartbreaker touchdown. But I don't know the context. Would it have been Kirk Cousins? No, those were all regular season comebacks.
It's a playoff game.
Do you think it's recent? Like, is it something recent?
I don't know. I don't know the biggest comebacks in playoff history. I know
I feel like
regular
at what
season.
point does a hint come into play? I feel like at some point it's got to be auto hint.
We need a hint.
It is before we were born.
Goodness gracious.
Great.
This was too hard. I figured it was too hard, but it's very famous. Like it's something I feel like I've known about since I was like 8 years old. So
Is it the Tennessee Titans Music City Miracle against the Bills?
No, but you're getting warmer.
So it might have been against the Bills.
No, it was the Giants in the Super Bowl against the Bills. No?
I can't. I'm not saying anything until you lock something in. Unless you ask for another hint, then I'll give you.
I'm of no help. I can name.
I think it might have been the Giants against the Bills in that Super Bowl because the Giants were down big and they came back, and then all the Bills had to do, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
First, let me make sure. I didn't fact check this, but
JJ, I'm sorry, I'm no
I'm
use here.
giving up. Throwing in the towel on that question.
I mean, I can see like Joe Namath and the Jets versus God knows who. You know.
All right, the one I'm thinking of is the one I was thinking of is the correct one. So I at least did just check.
Okay, well, what is it?
So it is the Bills had a 32-point comeback in the playoffs, largest in NFL history. Part of it was that because it was the Bills. I was like, maybe JJ knows it, even
Good
though
one,
it was
JJ.
before your time. So do you want to take a guess at who the quarterback was? He was
It's just got to be Jimmy Kelly.
not
right?
Kelly.
It
That's
wasn't
what makes
Kelly.
it
Kelly.
memorable because it's a guy who was a backup, but he's a guy who is a figure in the NFL because he was a head coach very recently and was a college football coach last season.
I have no idea.
Quarterbacked. So the largest comeback in NFL playoff history was the Bills' 32-point comeback, quarterbacked by
Rex
Frank
Ryan?
Reich.
Frank
Frank
Reich. That is
So-
crazy.
Moving on, you boys. Maybe this thing's harder than I thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we were talking about. Is Jacob?
Exactly.
Jacob just poops sports knowledge, and we
That's
can
not
acquire
even
it
that
for
crazy.
free.
I thought I prefaced it.
I feel like
Who knows as bad?
I'm ashamed. I'll say it. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed right now.
Good.
I want everybody that watches this video to let me know
First
how
A
many.
word on the
I
podcast.
can't wait to not get another question right.
There's nobody that's going to get above 6 in this comment section.
It's not true. There's gonna be people flaming you.
They're
If
going to be
anybody
lying.
wants-
No, they're going to be lying in the comment section. They didn't know.
So number 4, who is the only player in NBA history to win a unanimous MVP?
Stephen Curry.
God, I'm not helping until it's locked.
It's Stephen Curry. JJ Stephen
Wait, do
Curry.
you know that?
Yes, it's Stephen Curry.
Okay, fine.
Stephen Curry.
Locked.
Locked.
Yes, it is Steph Curry. So you're now 2-2. Stephen Curry,
Stephen
2016.
Liddell Curry.
his second of 2 MVPs. See, I figured you guys would know that one, and that's the only NBA one. So I'm glad you rattled that one off.
I don't need more than NBA ones.
If y'all would have had conversations about that one, it would have started getting ugly. So thank you, Slade, for.
What would you have started
So-
doing?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I would have logged off. I would have logged off.
Well, I'd be back in the same boat I've been in the last 2 weeks. Well,
What
mono and
college
mono.
football number 5? What college football rivalry game is known as the Red River Rivalry?
Texas, Oklahoma. JJ, trust me.
Texas, Oklahoma.
Locked.
Texas, Oklahoma is correct. See, I told you this thing's easy. That's like 2 in a row where it was just like
Yeah,
got
but we're
3
3
correct.
and 2. We're 3 and 2.
number 6. Who has the longest playoff drought in the 4 major sports, and what year did this drought begin?
What year did it begin is so hard. I think I can name who it was. It's the New
Name
York
it.
Jets.
Okay.
But I don't
What
know
year?
what year. What's the last time they went to the playoffs, Slade?
That,
Like
yeah,
09
that's-
with Sanchez?
Sanchez, whatever year. I'm trying to think.
09. I'm guessing. I think I would guess 09 because I think the playoff drought is about 16 years, but it might be 08.
I was thinking,
locking that in, Slade,
not
or are you putting
thinking-
some info?
Can we give you 2 years?
Sure.
All right. What 2 years? 08 and 09 or 09 and
Stick with
10?
it, JJ. Stick with it.
I'm really scared it's going to be 10. But I think it's 08, 09.
Stick with it.
The New York Jets.
All right. What years?
08 or 09.
Okay, so it is the New York Jets. Good job. The year, unfortunately, is 2010. So your worst nightmares coming to fruition. But you got the team quick. So that was good.
I mean, that's
Number
pretty good
7.
for performance.
That's
Half a
not bad.
point.
You were on it.
Half a
You were
point.
on it. Like you were all over it.
Half a point. 3.5. On to the next question.
So this one, I don't think it's hard. I know JJ doesn't watch
Yeah, we're
a ton of college football.
We're cooked.
I'm hoping Slade will get this one.
We're just cooked.
It's not hard. Which team won the inaugural 4-team college football playoff national championship? So the
Oh.
first year that the 4-team playoff came into
JJ,
effect,
you know
who
this.
won that? Huh?
JJ knows this. Take it away, JJ.
JJ wasn't watching college football at this time, probably. I mean, this was
What
I'm
was
not gonna
that?
say-
Can you tell me can you tell me the year?
No, because it's either 14 or 15. I don't remember exactly which one. It's
My guess
14.
would have been Oregon.
It's 14. It's 14 because 15 Alabama won, 16 Clemson won, 17 Bama won, 18 Clemson won. It's Ohio State.
Okay. That
No.
would have been my second guess. I
No.
would have guessed Oregon.
Wait, now I'm second guessing because now you said Oregon because I actually think it was Oregon, Florida State, but that might have been the semis and then it was Ohio State. It's Ohio State.
All right, I trust you, Slade.
Ohio State in 2014.
we locking in Ohio State.
We're locking in.
It scares
All
me
right.
so much.
So Ohio State is correct. Thank goodness you did not. Oregon has never won a national
Yeah,
championship.
no.
Really?
Like in
No.
program history,
I
that
didn't
would
know
have been. I would have been. Look, they played in the national championship that year, though, so I get where you're coming from.
See, that's why I was.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why I
such a
said
ding
against
dong.
myself. That's why I
But
said-
it's like a known. It's like a known thing. Like everyone makes fun of Oregon for never have won it.
No,
It was
I
Oregon.
don't. It's not a known thing by actually non-college football fans. That's what I'm gonna.
It was
So-
Ohio State versus TCU, and then Oregon versus. No, it's Ohio State versus Oklahoma.
It does
It was
not
Ohio
matter.
State, Bama. It was Ohio State, Bama. That was Zeke runs 90 yards to the heart
yeah.
of the South.
And then it's Oregon, Florida State.
Yeah, Jameis falls backwards, fumbles.
Jameis and Marcus Mariota. Right?
Yep. All right. Next question. So you're heating up. You're heating up here. Good job.
I'm terrified.
Who was the last non-quarterback to win NFL MVP? Again, bonus points if you can give me a year. But the question is, who was the last non-quarterback to win NFL MVP?
2012, Adrian Peterson.
I knew it was AP. I didn't know what year.
Locking that.
Locking it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. 2012, Adrian Peterson. I
Five
was
and a
hoping
half.
that was
We're
MVP.
coming for the line. Hope you didn't bet the under.
I told you it's not that hard. Y'all just
We're
didn't.
cooking it.
This one.
The second question was
This one
a game that took place 15 years before I was born.
probably. Yeah, probably 20. Anyway.
Makes it better.
All right. Anyways, moving on. What 4th-round rookie quarterback started in Week 1 in 2016?
That's Dak.
No, it ain't. Tony Romo started before Dak.
Oh,
When Dak came in. Yeah, Tony Romo started over Dak.
I'm guessing this guy did not start for long.
Okay, that's
Maybe he still starts. I don't know many who are known for being 4th rounders. That's
I
why
was
I
gonna say
say, huh?
I said it's the 4th rounder. That's what's the tough.
Do you
part.
know? Do you not know Dak's QB class?
No. I told you I'm terrible with drafts.
That's horrible. That's
I couldn't-
not on me.
Give me 2023's draft class. Couldn't tell you.
2016, Goff, Dak. You would have had.
I know it's not Dak, unless I'm just absolutely stupid. But
There's
I know
a third notable guy.
I would say a couple more minutes and I'll drop a hint. I'm trying to decide what I want my hint to be, though. So I don't want to just give it to you.
It'd probably be. This guy's probably notable. He's notable enough for him to put him in a question. Like that says
Yes,
something.
Like, I know y'all think I know things, but if it was, I'm not going to say anything.
If it was obscure, he wouldn't have put it in. I don't
Because
know.
I did, like I said, I didn't use the internet for this. It like came straight out of my brain. So remember
This
that.
guy's
This isn't-
day 3. A day 3 pick.
It's either going to be like somebody that's started hot and then just was out of the league in like 3 years, or somebody that was actually that played pretty solid. Like maybe
Can
like
you give us? Can you
Maybe
give
it was
us a
17 or 18?
conference, not a division?
Yeah, give us a
national. It's NFC.
okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking Wentz or Goff to start off with.
Ooh.
Well, Wentz.
Wentz
again,
is
But I think
a
Wentz
first
was
rounder.
17 or 18.
Wentz was a first rounder, I think, and
Was he?
Goff was the number 1 overall pick. Did you just say Goff?
Yeah, why did I say Goff? You were saying
Fourth-
Goff earlier.
Fourth rounder. So don't.
Okay, so
I
let's
thought-
go through the NFC real quick. Cowboys,
Yep.
we know it's not them. Giants.
Also,
Eli was
who
still
said
playing.
this dude? Who said this dude was still starting in the NFL?
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah, we know
nobody
that.
said that. The Eagles, it's probably not them. Was he a 4th round pick in 2016?
Yes, that's
He was
Okay.
a rookie.
Okay.
that's the thing. That's like he was a rookie. Yeah, 4th round. It's what 4th round rookie
So it's
QB
not-
started. And
we
week
don't
one
think it's the
was-
Eagles. Do we think it's the Commanders? That would be a hard pull if it was a commies quarterback.
No, because it was Kirk Cousins up until then. Until
Okay.
he left the Vikings.
So we're thinking. Then we're
Or
going
Alex.
on to the
Right.
Cardinals. Palmer was playing. I think he would have been there through like 2017. Niners. No, Garoppolo's way younger than that.
Niners might have been Colin Kaepernick. No,
Kaepernick
he was
would
like,
have been drafted before that, like 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. Then we're looking at
Rams or Seahawks.
Rams,
Yeah,
Seahawks. It's neither of them because it was Goff, and then it
And
was Russell, and then
Yeah.
you've got Panthers. That feels like it could be it.
It's
Don't
not.
overthink.
Oh no,
It's-
that was Cam.
It's not
Sorry.
Cam.
No, well, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't even thinking about Cam. I was just.
Do you
thinking
want
about
another
Peyton
hint?
Poverty. No.
You want another hint?
Going through it. Wait till
We're
we
making
get through
it.
it.
Yeah, wait till we get through it. Matt Ryan,
No.
Drew Brees.
No.
Who would have been
Tampa
the
Bay.
Tampa quarterback? It still would have been Winston. Still would have been Jameis.
Yeah.
That would have been
Jimmy.
like 30-30 year. And then,
electric.
okay, last division is NFC
North.
North. Vikings. Is it like Case Keenum?
He's got to be
I don't
way
know.
over that, though,
Tell
right?
me.
Case Keenum was a backup quarterback for the Bills like a year ago.
He's got to be way older than that, though.
It wouldn't be Blake Bortles.
That's AFC, so no.
No, I know. That was just that he and Case Keenum are like
Just
the
had to get
same
that off
kind of
his
guy.
chest.
Yeah, I just had to say it.
It wasn't Tom Brady. It wasn't Tom Brady.
Definitely not Peyton
Um,
Manning.
Not Rodgers. Not gosh, I'm blanking.
Not Matthew
Bears.
Stafford.
Bears. Cutler. No. Cutler would Cutler have been drafted high? I
Are
don't
you
know
through
anything.
the divisions? Because
Cutler was drafted by the Dolphins.
And then the
Fourth.
Lions. Stafford. So
Lions.
I don't know. I think it's the
Fourth.
Vikings, but I don't know what
Here.
the quarterback was.
Your forced hint is this guy is currently still a starting quarterback in the NFL and has been
Geno
ever
Smith.
since. Has been ever since, meaning
Drafted by the
guy has
Jets.
never,
Geno
this
Smith
guy
was
has
drafted
never
by
been
the
a backup. This guy has never been a backup. He's going into year 10. He's never been a backup.
It's
I'm giving you like
Cousins.
40
It's
more
not just been a
seconds, and I'm
backup.
giving you another hint.
How is it this hard? It ain't Dak. I know it's not Dak, and now I'm just questioning it because he threw a Bills question in.
Just think
So
about old geezers, bro. Who's still starting?
It's not that geese. I mean,
not even
like
that old.
Goff's not that old.
That's pretty old. If you're
It's
32,
veteran, but it's not like. I mean, we're not talking Aaron Rodgers age here.
always has started is crazy to me.
Okay, so let's go through the teams right now.
Dude, we are not doing this again.
No, I'm forcing you another hint before you have a chance to do that. He starts for the same team that he started for on the day he was drafted. And this is next. The next thing you get will be the answer. That's far.
Has he been at the same team?
Give us a second to think of it. Like we just gotta.
He still starts for that team, and it's
He's
an
raging
NFC
with me.
team.
It's going to be Dak, but I don't think it was Dak. He started. He sat behind Tony Romo. I know for a fact he did. Like I can see him on the sidelines behind Tony Romo.
I'm going to be so mad if you're wrong. I just want you to know that.
I might jump out.
That is going to be the most embarrassing thing to ever
I
happen.
might jump out this window.
You got like 30 seconds. You gotta lock something in. You gotta say a name.
Dude, it's so hard to think
I hate this.
just off the top of your head.
This is
bro.
bad. I'm gonna be honest. This is bad.
So it's got to be Dak. It's just got to be Dak. And I'm just stupid.
I think so.
It's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah. It's Dak. Locking it in.
But it's not because he wouldn't ask that because I think he sat behind Tony.
Is you locking it in, or you wanted to throw out another name?
I'm cooked. I'm cooked, Chad.
We don't have another name. I
There's
don't know if
nobody
you know
else that's
that.
played for the same team in the NFC for 10 straight years.
No, there's
There's
no other guy. That's what I'm thinking. And it's the same draft class, and Dak was a 4th rounder.
Why are you still questioning it? I mean,
It's Dak.
Because Slade should know this.
It's Dak.
It's Dak.
Final answer?
Yeah, it's the only one that makes sense. But he sat behind
Yes.
Tony.
Yes, it's Dak Prescott.
Slade,
I don't even know if I
you are my villain.
I don't know if I can count that as a right. Like it got spoon fed to it got to the point.
He
where there
sat
was-
behind Tony Romo in games. I vividly remember him sitting on these sidelines as Tony Romo was
Oh, I
throwing
don't
it.
know
down.
what memories.
Can
you
we
have.
split teams? Can we split teams? I beg, because I deserve that point. That is the first name that I said. It came out of my
JJ
mouth
said it
immediately.
The question got out
Immediately.
of my mouth. I knew it was done at that point because Slade was so adamant. I just had to sit here because it's like you can look. It was against the Giants. We lost the game 20-19. Go ahead. You can. I promise.
That is horrible, Slade. Goodness gracious. All right, go to the next question. I
Dak,
beg.
not
Does that
Dak.
count?
I can't. I don't know. I don't know what would.
What
be,
are we at? 5.5? 6.5?
I'd have to go back and look. I mean, I guess technically you got it right, but it was, it's hint. It's kind of spoon fed to you.
It
That's up
counts
to
for
y'all.
me. It counts for me. Slade
This
wasn't
is
here.
a team effort,
I'd be
buddy. It's
cooking.
1 or nothing.
No.
This is
No.
stupid. I
20-19 versus the Giants, right?
object.
All right.
I was looking up. Did
So
he
what
ever
is
say?
our score right now?
Yeah, how many of those have we got right?
That we
You
are
got-
going to get flamed for, and I
You got
don't
the
deserve
first
it.
one right. You got the first one right.
Who's gonna flame us? The 15 people watching?
Yes, Goff.
We did not
One,
get
got
Goff.
that one right. Got that one right. So you got 1,
Goff.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And a
You're
half.
at 6 right
And a
now.
half. What about the
Yeah.
Jets? We get a half point. Come on.
You gotta
Okay,
have
6.5.
Yes. All right, 2
All right.
more. We got to get 2 more, Slade.
Who
One
is
point,
the
eight numbers.
only number 10? Who is the only player to win the Biletnikoff Award twice? For reference, the Biletnikoff Award is the best
Best wide
receiver in
receiver.
college football.
God, I
And
know.
this question It actually doesn't. I thought I put a hint in the question, but I didn't. So
Biletnikoff.
boo-hoo, I guess. I thought
I don't
baked
know
a
who
hint.
would have been. I'm thinking this has to be a while ago because
I was gonna put this in the question, so I'll give it to you. I was going to put in the question since it's a little difficult, especially for y'all not near as big as college football fans as I am, because I like college better than the NFL. This guy, we watched this guy play in the NFL. That was so. It's
is
not
this
a huge
AJ?
hint,
Is it AJ Green, Slade, or Calvin Johnson?
but I at least wanted to specify that this wasn't some dude that was like an NFL bust.
Right.
Like we watched this guy play in the NFL, and I'll give you that. That's baked into the question.
I was thinking Calvin Johnson just because he's a dog, but also he played at Georgia Tech, and they
Did he
run
win
the
it 2 times at Georgia Tech?
Georgia Tech.
Also, half point bonus if you can tell me the college. I'll throw that.
Where
in
did
there.
AJ Green play?
AJ Green.
Because I don't know. But I know he was probably a better college football player than he was an NFL player.
He's a Hall of Famer, man.
He's
kidding.
on the verge.
You're joking. I'm joking.
It's close.
It might have been Larry Fitz
Could be.
at Pitt.
I really don't know. I'm thinking it would have had to be a while ago.
I'm thinking he played in the NFL like early to mid 2000s until about 2015 ish.
Right.
Is what I'm kind of thinking. Like we didn't see him in college, but we saw him in the back end of his NFL days. That's why I'm thinking like Calvin, Larry Fitz. My first guess was going to be Steve Largent, but that guy was like
Jeez.
50 years ago.
I mean, he probably played with Biletnikoff. That old geese.
I don't know.
This should have been an award that Fred Biletnikoff won like 3 times, and that's why they named it after him.
Well,
So-
he was
What
the
would
award.
what would be your inclination?
I would say Larry Fitz because I know Georgia Tech's scheme, but the scheme also could have been completely different in like 2005.
So Larry
Calvin
Fitz.
Johnson went to Georgia Tech.
That's what I meant.
So you're going Calvin or Larry, and you're locking in a team with it.
I'd say Larry with Pitt, but
Larry with Pitt. JJ,
JJ.
are we fine?
I
to
feel
lock
good
that?
about that.
So locked in, Larry Fitzgerald, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So Larry Fitzgerald did attend the University of Pittsburgh.
duh, I knew that. That was the gimme.
Unfortunately,
He did not.
it's not. But unfortunately, that is not correct. But that is a very, very good guess. I'm pretty sure Larry Fitzgerald did, in fact, win the Biletnikoff and was a fantastic college receiver. So no knock, at least for me, on that question. That was a very valiant way to work together on that one. You put together a really good answer. The answer is Michael Crabtree from Texas Tech, one of the greatest college receivers ever. Probably
yeah.
I did not know
unbelievable.
that.
I thought Slade would know this one because
Now that you say it, I hear it. But like that, it's just not somebody. It's just not somebody I think of when I think of like, oh, he was a really good NFL receiver. Because when I watched him, he wasn't like spectacular. He was solid. But
I didn't think that either.
He's a good player, but was a elite college player.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
pro elite college player. So this next one, I don't know if you'll get it completely right.
So
I
cool.
think you're gonna have some fun with it though. I think you're gonna have some fun. It's definitely something that you can. So number 11.
I love fun.
Can you name the last 5 running backs to go top 5 in the NFL draft, including this year's draft? So
Yes.
that obviously includes, not going to say his name because it's the guy
oh my love.
Jeremiah Love.
So-
Ashton Genty was number 6, so he doesn't count.
top 5, and it's the last 5 guys to do so.
Jeremiah Love.
I'll give you some
Bijan
time
was like
before-
number 8, bro, or like number
before
7.
I step in and give
Yeah.
you a hint.
I think the last guy before Jeremiah Love was Saquon.
Yeah.
I think the last guy before Saquon was Zeke.
Yeah. I knew Zeke was, obviously.
We might be missing a guy in between Love and Saquon, but I really don't think we are.
I'm trying to just think of guys.
Because it
that-
would have been Genty or Bijan. Those are the only 2 prospects that would have been worth it. And both of them, Genty was number 6 and Bijan was number 7.
well, CMC. I don't know when he was.
CMC is pre or maybe no, he's pre Saquon. But he
Yeah, he's
might
pre-
be in
It might be in
between.
those. Yeah.
No, but Leonard Fournette went higher than CMC. Leonard Fournette went top 5. He was the 4th overall pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about that for ball knowledge, baby? All right, I feel good about that.
Four guys?
So we
I didn't
got
know
those. That's 4. So who was the guy before Zeke?
it might have been freaking like Derrick Henry or somebody though. You know, like it might be that far back because it don't have to happen often.
Let's think of like stud running back.
I'll give you a couple more minutes and then I'll
Jonathan
step in.
Taylor, but I don't think he was that.
No, he was not even a first-round pick.
Really? I think he was
No.
a dog.
Well, maybe he was. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was that year, and he was the number 32 overall pick. I don't know if you can hear the cars burning out in front
I
of
know
my
that was
house.
a motorcycle. That's what I was listening to.
All right. So 2018 would have been Saquon. 2017, yeah, that'd be right, would have been CMC. Or, I mean, Leonard Fournette. And then 2016 would have been Zeke. 2015, man, I really don't know who the last guy is.
It might be
Derrick
like
Henry might be, no, but Derrick Henry was the number 32 overall pick. Or number 33, sorry.
Do you want me to step in with the first hint?
Yeah, I think we need.
Do you want me to give? So I'll give you choice of a hint. Do you want draft year? Do you want college? What would you prefer?
Okay, here's the thing.
I
College
think
would
draft
probably,
year would help the most.
no, college would definitely give it to me the most, probably. Draft year would be more fun to still try to like deduce.
Don't be careful. Be careful what you wish for. With the
All right, let's go draft year.
all right.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if we got like
Draft
a
year
full-
2012. So it's definitely a little bit of a gap there, taking it back to when we were young. I'm not going to say anything else about this guy because I feel like that could start giving it away. But I will
Shady.
say draft year 2012.
Was it Shady?
No, Shady
He
was a
would
little
have
bit.
been earlier than that.
I think it might have been Mark Ingram because he's
I
saying
don't hate it.
college wouldn't help that much because
Oh.
him and Derrick Henry went to Bama, and so we would think Derrick Henry.
What about Reggie Bush?
Reggie Bush was like 05, 06.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, my bad, bro. I thought he was just so horrendous in the NFL that he was only in the NFL for like 4 years.
Reggie
and
Bush
then
had
was
been sold his Heisman by then.
gone. All right.
I think it might be Mark Ingram because
I feel great about that.
Jacob said college wouldn't help because they both went to Alabama and would be thinking
But
Derrick
I
Henry.
knew it wasn't Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry wasn't even a first-round pick.
Yeah, but if he would have said Alabama, I'd be like, heck yes, Derrick Henry. And just argue with you.
Do you have a lock?
I
would-
feel good. Okay, so we're
That's
going
the
to go.
only guy I could spit out right there in
We're
2012.
going Jeremiah Love, Saquon Barkley, Leonard Fournette,
Ezekiel Elliott, the GOAT,
Ezekiel Elliott, and then
Mark Ingram.
Okay.
All right. So they have it locked in. So, number 1 on the list, Jeremiah Love. Number 2 on the list, Saquon Barkley. Number 3 on the list, Leonard Fournette. Number 4 on the list, Ezekiel Elliott. And number 5 on the list is, in fact, an Alabama running back. And when I said the college really wouldn't help, I meant it because it's Trent Richardson.
God.
That's a
Dang.
trick question. Why didn't you even give
How
us
was that
that
a trick
question?
question? It's
Trent
just a question.
Richardson. You
He
thought
was
we
an
were going to
animal
pull
in
that?
college. Hey,
Look yourself in the mirror tonight. I hope you can look yourself in the mirror tonight and be okay with yourself after giving us
Okay,
that
he is
question.
known as a bust, but I knew Mark Ingram was a dog, and I knew Derrick Henry were
I don't
dogs.
even think Ingram was a first-round pick, even though he won the Heisman.
I felt good about Ingram because Ingram I knew was incredible. And so I thought, like, yeah, he totally could have gone really
I
high.
knew he
But
won
was.
a
He was
Heisman, so I
28.
just
He was back end first round. Trent Richardson as a prospect, though, was like here compared to Ingram, even though Ingram won a Heisman.
I don't even know
Yeah,
who
that's
Trent
fair.
Richardson is.
he
All right,
went to
But
moving on.
I told you,
Oakland.
hey, I was not lying when I said college really wasn't going to help because you had already talked about Henry, and then you brought Ingram into the fold.
I was on the right idea when I said that he's saying college wouldn't help
Hey,
because
we did
of that.
really
It wasn't
good,
a bad. It wasn't a bad shout. It really wasn't.
I
It
feel like the
wasn't-
over-under on that question was us getting Leonard Fournette, and we did it. So
Yeah,
That
we
was
should
great.
3.5. We got 3.5 or more.
yeah,
Ingram was also, I think it went Ingram and then Richardson as far as like Alabama great running backs. Like I think he probably
Yeah.
played behind Ingram when he was young and then took
Yeah.
over. So Ingram was also a couple ticks before that,
Right.
thinking like 2010. But not
Okay.
bad. You were in the timeline. It was another first round running back, so it really wasn't a bad shout.
Not
Won a
a bad
Heisman.
how many questions do we have left?
You have one question and then 2 bonuses. That's it. The bonuses
Okay.
should be quick. I
Oh,
mean,
And how many?
no. We're
How many
not
do we-
gonna meet it. We're at 6.5.
yeah,
And how many do we need?
I think you needed 8.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
we're
7
8.5. We needed 8.5.
Oh, so we're good. We got 30. We can do it.
We're crushed.
We can do it.
So, what QB, you should get this. What QB holds the record for most touchdown passes in a season?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, 55.
Get an extra half a point if you can tell me the season.
2014.
13.
Is it 13 or 14?
It's 13.
13.
Locking that in?
Yep.
Peyton Manning 2013 is correct.
Thank you, JJ.
You're welcome.
Good job. So, what are you at? 7?
7.5.
7.5?
Gosh, man, you always are wanting
have
to
to get-
take that
you have
away
to get
from
one of
us
these- You have to get one of these bonus questions right
to push.
to hit the number, right? Wasn't the
Push.
number 8.5?
8.5.
We'll push.
Thank
You
goodness
have
for the
to-
bonus questions.
You have to hit them both to go over, right?
Yeah.
You're at 7.5.
Yeah.
So you have to get both of these right to hit. All right. So this was a great
Oh.
line we set here.
We can push.
Push isn't good enough, man. Because I think you will push. So I'll start with the harder one first. Where
No.
did
Take the harder one for last.
no? Because it's got to come down to the last question.
Yeah, it does. It does. Give us the hard question.
At least you're not going to let us
Where did-
push.
Let's
Okay.
just go
Where
quick
did
on
we-
this one and just give up.
Number one, they're both college questions. Where did these NFL players go to college? Where did Rashawn? I'm also putting 60 seconds on the clock for these.
Okay. I love it.
Where did Rashawn Slater go to college? Ready, go.
I don't even know what position Rashawn Slater plays.
Tackle for the Chargers. But
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like-
that's right. No, I know that. I know that.
we're
Sorry.
cooked. We didn't even know the NFL team.
Sorry.
I told you it was very random. It's just the first guy that came to my mind. I'm gonna be honest. I was
I
writing.
thought
these
you were about to say Rashad Penny. and I
Notre
was gonna
Dame
say-
is a big
maybe
offensive
USC.
line school. Rashawn Slater, I feel like he went to like a West Coast school
30
for no
seconds
reason.
left.
See, we're at odds. I was about to say a Florida school.
I don't know.
One guy's thinking he's definitely from out
My
west. the
guesses
other
would
guy-
be Notre Dame or Cal.
It's fair. That's a good starting point.
Okay, so it's California. Thanks, man.
Notre Dame or Cal. Those are my two guesses. What do you want to go with?
So instead, we're
9
going to go USC.
5 seconds.
Instead, we're going to go USC.
That 2 seconds to lock something in.
What are we
And
locking
lock.
in, Slade?
What's the lock?
You get the call.
All right, we're locking in Cal.
All right. So when you said it was either a Cal school or a Florida school, if you would have met just about right in the middle, you might would have had a shot.
Texas.
Northwestern would be the final answer for
No, just
Rashawn.
absolutely no chance.
Is Northwestern even a Power 5 school?
Yeah, it's Big Ten.
Thank
It's the
you.
worst Big Ten team, I'd say.
I didn't fact, yes. All right. I was about to say I was gonna feel really bad. I didn't fact checked it, but yeah, he did. He went to Northwestern. All right. So next guy, I think you should get this, especially you, Slade. Where did Javonte Williams go to college? 60 seconds on the clock.
UNC.
Him
University
and
of
Michael
North
Clark
Carolina.
played at the same time. They were a dynamic duo. Him and
I knew
Michael
that
Clark.
one was, yeah, that one was too easy. I should have done something harder. But yeah, that's correct. So you pushed. You got 8.5. So
8.5.
we set a really good line. I'm honestly disappointed in myself for the Javonte Williams right now. I should have put something way
Hey.
harder.
Tell me what's harder to do. Go over, go under, or push? Probably push, if I had to say.
Yeah, it's
When
pretty
there's
hard.
12 questions,
We
when there's 12
intentionally got the
questions,
exact number
Yeah.
But hey,
We are the
same
line.
way-
because we don't support. We don't support.
We
that
are
kind of
we are the
activity.
line. We are the standard. You know?
Yeah, we didn't want anybody to be rewarded. For
So
participating in
being
those
that
kind of
I
activities.
made this list, therefore I am the sports book in this scenario. Pushes go down a loss. And
No, you give us our money back.
No. We do not support that kind of activity, Jacob.
All right. So pretty good job. That's about what I expected. Like you told me to set a line. That's what I said it as. I told you it wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
There was a couple on there that you said were even those.
It was a nice mix. It was a nice mix.
I thought it was going to be. Was it I thought it was going to be challenging and something you guys could have fun with. Something that was possible but also challenging. That was the goal.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good mix.
I guess that would be for you to say.
All right. So my trivia is going to be next. Okay, this is going to go much quicker than Jacob's. But this is called Over the Hump. Over the Hump. Okay. And these are guys who just barely got over the hump last year. This would be anybody, any wide receiver who was between 1,000 receiving yards and 1,100 receiving yards last year, and any running back who was between 1,000 rushing yards and 1,100 rushing yards last year. So these guys barely got over 1,000, but that's about all they did. They didn't get over 1,100. There are 16 guys on the board. I'm not going to give you teams because that would make this very easy. But let's just see how many y'all can pull out. I'm going to give you guys.
So
I'm going to give you guys
4 strikes, 3 strikes, 4 strikes.
I'd say I was thinking 5, so I'll give you 4.
Oh, okay, 5.
I like 5.
5 strikes.
5.5.
So it's
okay.
Guys, does this include tight ends?
No, tight ends. Well,
it
would include tight ends. I will tell you this. I'll tell you how many wide receivers there are and how many running backs, but I gotta count them real quick. There would have been tight ends on this list. There just are none.
Okay.
I was about to say, Jacob, did you not just listen to the rules? You just went over it. Does this include kickers?
I was already thinking. That'd be a heck of a year. That'd be a lot of trick plays.
I think Tet's on there. I'm just going to go ahead and
6 running backs and 10 wide receivers.
Okay.
Do you want to just go by team and we can kind of spit out running back and receivers of like the teams and probably get it easier that way instead of just banging around?
Probably. It'd probably be easier. Like, is that unethical ball as far as like trivia goes though?
I would just go for it first.
I was about to say, do we go for it first?
We have to get it. We have to get at least a couple strikes just going for it, I think.
Just start hammering them.
Oh, what's our over and under of players we get?
I would guess you're going to get
12.5?
13.5. 13.5.
Okay.
So we can miss 2.
There's 2 on here that I don't think you're going to get.
So there's 2. Okay. So Tet, I think, is on there, Jacob. I'm going to let you say lock man. We got to both agree.
Sure. I'm fine with it. You can lock it in. Whatever. Just send it. Just open it up.
Tet is on there.
Okay. I thought it was like 1,014.
That felt right.
1,014. You got it.
I'm incredible.
You are incredible.
I think I just peaked.
Trying to think. Running backs. How many? So it's how many of each again?
6 running backs, 10 wide receivers.
9 receivers now, buddy.
I feel like Javonte Williams was a 1,200 guy.
Yeah, he was. Maybe like a Bucky or somebody, like a Bucky Irving.
He was too injured.
Yeah, that's fair. He was injured. Devon Achane was more. Travis Etienne might be a good shout.
Yeah, I'm not ready to say.
We can come back.
Should we think of receivers first, maybe?
I don't care. You want to do the running backs or receivers first? Because there's less running backs.
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking in general.
I am too. That's why I've spit out 3 different names.
I like the ETN. I like that.
We don't have to like that, but we can just keep it in the back of
He
mind.
may have had a little bit more. I'm scared he might have because he started the year so hot. I'm scared he went over 1,100.
Okay, what about Chris Olave?
I think he's over 1,100 for sure.
Okay.
I thought about him. I think that
T. Higgins, maybe?
I like that one because he was injured some, but he had some big games. I don't even know if he would have got there because he was
That's
so
the
injured.
thing. I feel like he's on the under half if he did.
I would agree. If he didn't get it, he was the under half. I'm trying to think.
Maybe like Devontae Smith?
That's a good one. Even like Brown is AJ Brown if it like got down to like we've missed a couple, I'd be willing to throw that name out because he did not have a good year.
Can we throw in Devontae Adams? I like Devontae or Drake London. Either one of those.
London feels high. I like Adams. Did he get it?
London was out a few games though. London was out like 2 or 3 games because I had him in fantasy. That's the only reason to know.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of someone who was someone that was fully healthy.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
He is on here.
What about?
I'm thinking receivers because I feel like I can get running backs fairly easily.
I don't think Devontae Smith got it last year. That's normally around his range, but I don't think they were so bad passing the football last year. I had him in fantasy in one of our bigger leagues.
Oh,
Not good.
no one. Wandale Robinson. He got right over it.
I like that.
Wandale Robinson locked in.
Wandale Robinson is on there tied with Tetero McMillan with 1,014.
I know it's not Mike Evans because I know he did hit it this year. He was hurt.
Didn't hit it. I don't know if the Bucks had anyone.
That just
hit
felt
that.
disrespectful to even bring up.
Just to say it. I know who didn't do it.
I know who did it.
It's
I
a
know
big
who ain't on this list.
He was like 12 years in a row he did it, and then or like 10 years in a row or whatever, and he did it. And then
God,
he didn't do it this year. And I had to throw it out there.
Terrible.
49ers legend, Mike Evans.
Brandon Ayuk.
You think Tet? You think Tet did it? Not Tet. T-Mac.
Who?
The other T-Mac. Terry McLaurin. Sorry. Scary.
No chance. No chance.
Okay.
I got to start thinking through.
I was going by divisions.
Oh, I think that I got. What about Michael Wilson for the Cardinals?
Yeah, I like Michael. I know he had 1,000.
Let's
Michael
lock that in.
Wilson did 1,006.
Okay. Ooh,
Barely.
That was good.
Barely.
Look at that.
I'll
Right,
tell you
we're pretty
this.
good.
There are 4 guys on this list that are under 1,010.
Because they have incentives and they'll just force the ball to them on week 18 until they get it and then they come out of the game.
And Michael Wilson was one of those guys. So there's 3 more who are under 1,010.
I was going to say one of the 49ers, like Jawan Johnson or Jawan Jennings, but I just know I think he was hurt a little bit.
Who else was he throwing the ball to?
Ricky was hurt a little bit. Kendrick Bourne.
All hurt.
Kendrick Bourne played actually like the most consistently, but
He just wasn't good.
yeah, he just wasn't good.
He had some good games.
You guys got 3 wide receivers. You have 0 running backs so far.
Maybe we should try to chip a running back off.
No, do you like Devontae Adams? I feel like he was just over it.
I don't know if he got. Why not?
You're playing with the MVP.
Lock
And you
it
had
in.
who took like 16 from him.
He scored a bazillion touchdowns.
Yeah, I do know
Lock
that.
it in. That is your first strike. He's not on.
Yeah, I think he was under it.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
didn't go over. He didn't go over that number.
No.
Man, that sucks.
DJ Moore didn't. None of the. I don't think any of the
Oh
Bears.
no. I like. Oh God, what's the? Not Luther Burden.
Rome did. He was hurt a little bit.
You don't think Odunze got 1,000 on the nose?
He started out like the first 3 weeks. He was hot as like Sammy Watkins, prime beginning of the year Sammy Watkins. But then
Week 1 legend.
Then he got hurt.
He didn't play like the last lot of like.
Yeah, he had like back spasms or something for the last like 3 or 4 games. But DeAndre Swift probably got it as a running back, like right at it.
What about CeeDee Lamb was injured a lot?
But I think he had like, I know he actually might because Pickens had 13. And he definitely had more than Lamb.
You just lock it in. Just
And there's no way he went under 1,000. Lock it in.
Lock it in. CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is correct. 1077.
All right.
He almost went over, and he was injured.
Yeah, I knew if it was one of the two, it was going to be over. But I thought he was in that window with the injuries.
Did Jordan Addison get it?
No chance. Hey, Justin Jefferson, I think, is in that
Jay
window.
Jetta's had a down year, but I don't know if he had like 12.
I'm pretty sure he's in that window. I would lock that in.
You like it? I'll lock it
Yeah.
in. Lock it in.
That is correct. 1,048. Y'all are cooking now. Y'all are getting hot.
He hit
Watch
it like
out.
last week, I think, because I remember they were for him too. I think he's another guy that like has that kind of small streak, and it was a big down. A lot of that has to do with 9. Jeez.
9.
9.
I'm missing.
We gotta chip off a running back at some
I'm
point.
going by division. Was there any of the Packers guys that did it? I don't think so.
What about Barkley, dude?
Yeah,
He could not run the football last year.
I feel confident with Barkley.
Let's go Barkley.
Lock it in.
Strike 2.
Okay.
I guess that's so little though when you get the ball 40 times a game. He wasn't good, and he still probably ran for 1,200 yards.
I'll tell you this, though. You guys have named only 3 of the other guys on the list out of the 11 remaining.
We've already named them.
You've named 3 of them. So there's 8 guys you haven't even said.
Are we locking? I like ETN, Slade.
I was about to say, if there was any of them that I feel confident, it's ETN.
All right, I'd say we lock that in.
Locked.
I feel really bad for giving y'all that hint.
Third strike. Yep. Third
Strike 3.
There's too many games in the NFL season now, man.
This list is hard.
Etienne should not
I'm going to
run
the
it.
AFC.
I think Travis Etienne is like a 1,200 guy last year.
I'm going to the AFC because I've been working to the NFC. I'm going to the AFC.
I haven't worked through any teams. It's probably I like DK Metcalf. That feels all over it.
I don't even know if he got there, but he had to because there's nobody else Aaron Rodgers was throwing it to.
I don't know, dude. He was pretty terrible.
He was awful.
Then he punched that guy and got suspended. That's so. Should we just send it, or should we think?
No, we gotta think because there will be one strike.
But there's no way to know for sure. Like you're not gonna like think of a guy and be like, oh yeah, I know he was like 1,037.
We literally have like 4 times already.
I don't. You did with Wandale Robinson. That was the one guy where you like. I know.
Ted? I had his exact number.
I don't remember you saying 1,014 for Ted.
JJ literally backed me up. He said, "On the money."
Dude, it was nuts.
Yeah, buddy.
How do you know that, but you don't know like who was drafted in 2023?
Or that
You don't know that Dak started week 1.
Yeah, you didn't even know your own quarterback started week 1 of his career, but you know how many yards.
Guys,
Maybe your priorities are obviously just in the wrong
We
place.
can't all be perfect.
We should go 16 for 16 if you knew that number on the nose. Like I'm not even kidding you.
Guys, you guys are.
Everyone else.
You guys got it. You guys can get some of these.
Work through the AFC with me, okay? Not a Patriot, not a Bill, because James Cook went over.
Diggs did it. I think Diggs did it.
You think he had 1,000?
I'm pretty sure 100%.
I almost forgot he even played last year.
I feel very confident in Stephon Diggs.
Diggs, lock it in.
That's correct. 1,013.
Okay.
You guys only have 4 wide receivers remaining.
Yeah, I like the receiver train, though. We'll come to running backs later.
So we went Patriots.
Try to do both as you go through the teams.
Okay,
So
not a
we went- What about Stevenson? Is Stevenson there? The Patriots have 2.
I think they split too much.
We'll come back. All right, Patriots, Jets next. Nobody. I mean, Breece Hall is your.
I'm going to say maybe Brees. I wouldn't say nobody.
I don't feel comfortable enough locking it in. I think he could have went over that number.
How many did Waddle go for? Waddle might have got it right in there.
Waddle's a decent shout.
But he was like the only guy. But they had bum quarterbacks. So
yeah, we can skip it for now. We're eventually going to have to say someone, though, because this is dragging, too. I'd rather miss than – but we can at least run through everybody. We got So who else?
That's all the AFC East.
All right, AFC North. We'll go North. We already talked about it. Didn't we say DK and miss? Or we didn't use it?
We did say DK, but we weren't confident because he could have went under. He sucked.
What about Jaylen Warren?
Warren?
I think he went over that number, though.
You think he went over?
If anything, yeah.
Because Gainwell got a lot of burn towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I like Warren.
Might have been freaking Kenneth Gainwell that got it.
I don't know, dude.
But he was probably a lot of receiving yards.
Caught a lot of passes. Yeah, he caught a lot of passes. So DK, I definitely think is a really good option. I would almost be ready to pull the trigger.
DK, lock it in.
Lock it in.
Strike 4.
Yep.
Jeez, dude. How awful was DK? I'm looking it up. That is terrible.
I'm gonna keep going to the teams. Derrick
He had
Henry.
850 yards last year.
I
That
told you.
is like, I cannot begin to describe to you like how terrible that is.
I told you.
Like,
He was,
I say that like
Terrible.
that's horrible. How is that even possible? To have that little yards is like the best receiver on that team.
okay, Ravens. It's not Xavier Flowers. He went over. I think he had like 11 or 12. And then Derrick Henry obviously went over.
Yeah, probably. Get some
Browns.
better.
Browns. There's nobody.
No chance.
Judkins got hurt too much. Or like didn't play.
Yeah, no way. No way
Okay.
they had a receiver do it either.
Bengals. Maybe T. I like T if you like T.
Chase Brown, he's probably over that number.
But it's just rushing. It's not receiving. So like if I'm thinking about his like fantasy year,
All right, let's go Chase Brown. Let's lock
Chase
it in.
Brown. It's gonna run him back.
That's correct. First running back off the board.
Yeah.
1019. Chase
Yeah.
Brown.
Chase Brown.
Do you think T did it as well? I don't know.
I'd say we keep going before we mess up fully.
Okay.
Four strikes.
Okay, AFC West.
Is fifth strike done, or that's like the last
strike,
strike we
you're
can
done.
acquire?
Yeah, this strike we're over. We can't miss another.
We got to at least rattle a couple more off here. This is just hard, though. I don't even feel like it's like
This is hard.
it's hard.
Okay, AFC South.
We've done bad though.
Jaguars, Travis Hunter. Just kidding. Joking. Joking. Completely joking.
They have had anyone?
No, I mean ETN was over. And
Dude.
that's it.
Parker Washington. Lock it in.
No chance he got
I'm
1,000.
telling you, dude. I'm telling
Jacob,
you.
I'm not spitting our last guess on Parker Washington. I can't do it. Look at JJ.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Dude, let me look up.
Stop.
Probably more than DK.
That ain't saying much. I can get more than DK. Joking. Completely joking.
How many did he
Okay.
have?
Colts. Oh, what? Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce got right over it. Alec Pierce got right over it.
Yeah, Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce, lock in.
1003. You guys are heating up.
Colts. Jonathan Taylor went over.
Yeah, he had a big year.
The other two, Downs and Pittman, were below probably, I'd say.
Yeah, I think Pierce led the team in receiving. I feel pretty
Um,
confident.
So Colts, Jags, Texans. Did Nico play enough?
He never.
I don't think either of the running backs got it.
Always injured. The running backs did not.
Yeah, I know they didn't get it. And
I
then
don't think.
Titans, none of the receivers got it, but maybe Pollard.
I think Pollard may have scraped it, dude. He had like a couple monster weeks at the end of the year. But that's still a lot. He was terrible. They couldn't run the ball at all. But he had a couple of huge
Like, what are we
games.
doing here?
But you don't even have to be that good. They play 17 games.
Okay, AFC. Let's go AFC West.
But I don't think he got there.
Did one of the Chiefs receivers get it? Because I don't think a running back did.
I don't think Rice played enough.
Maybe
He's
Worthy.
a shot.
No way Worthy got it.
Chargers.
Chiefs, Chargers. Kamani Vidal. Was that their running back?
No way.
Hampton.
Oh, Hampton.
Hampton was too injured.
Yeah. And
They
then
don't have a receiver.
did Johnston get it? Did Quentin Johnston
He
get
was
it?
Probably. I still think he was a little under
Okay.
that. He was probably in the 8s.
Because it
Broncos.
wasn't.
Who else is?
I'm just trying to help
Hurts.
keep it moving with by giving you the team so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Broncos would be the next team.
Sutton.
You
He's
think
probably
so?
more, right?
Yeah, he's got to be more. And Dobbins got hurt, and Harvey didn't play enough, I don't think.
No.
Okay, so then the last one, and then
Raiders.
the Raiders. No.
Just move on.
Okay.
Yeah, Jensen.
Not Jensen.
Jensen's 1 yard a carry.
Okay, NFC. Did we go through it, JJ? Or do you want to start giving a few hints out?
NFC, go NFC East. There are 2 guys in the NFC East.
Let's see.
Did Tracy get it? No way Tracy got it.
Cam
No,
Scadaboo played.
no,
Yeah, but Cam
not a Cowboy. It's
won like week 7.
Cam Scadaboo played
it's
for like
not.
6
It's not a
weeks.
Cowboy because we've already got CD picking
Unless
his way
Javonte.
over. Javonte's over.
He's
Went
got it.
over 1,100. Feel pretty confident in that. I honestly think it could be one of those Eagles receivers. I'd honestly lean Brown. That's how terrible they were last year.
I would go Smith. I think Smith outplayed Brown last year. Did
I'd
he
be
not?
shocked if Smith got 1,000 yards as bad as their passing offense was
I
last
thought
year.
he did much better than AJ Brown, but I could be wrong. You want to lock in Brown? Just get it over
He's
with?
still probably over 1,100 because that's so attainable for how many targets he gets.
Okay. T. Higgins, Waddle, or AJ Brown?
If it's an NFC East guy, who else could it be on the Giants? Or who could it be on the Commies? who's
Debo,
Jason
maybe?
Pass.
But no way.
no chance? I'd lock in Brown. Whatever, just send it.
AJ Brown.
Correct. 1,003.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was their passing offense was terrible last
I think
year.
Smith outplayed him. Like, I'm legit. I think Smith outplayed him. I think they both
I'd
hit
be
about.
shot. Slade, there's no way. I'm telling you, there's no way. I won't allow it. I'm vetoing it.
Okay, do we
probably
think
an
Saquon there then? Do we think
Huh?
Saquon's there?
I think Saquon went over too because he gets the ball 37 times a game.
Well, there's one other guy, and we've labeled out everybody else.
I don't think T played enough. How many guys do we have left?
I'm saying in the NFC East. In the NFC East, we know it ain't
Seven
nobody else.
guys left.
Nobody else for the Giants. Nobody else for the Commies. Nobody for us. So it's got to be either Smith or Barkley.
You've
It's
named
Barkley.
5. You've named 5 out of the 7 of these guys.
It's Barkley before it's Smith. I'm telling you.
He just said we named 5 of the 7. But we also went through every AFC team and named the
Let's
leading.
go Barkley then. Let's go Bar. And there's no way he didn't run. He had to run for more than that, surely. Even though he was bad.
I would lean Smitty, but okay, we can go Barkley.
All right, lock it in.
And that's strike 5.
Yeah, he probably
You're
ran for
done,
13.
unfortunately.
Okay,
All right, here
give us-
are the top to
Give us the
bottom.
teams. Give us
Okay.
the teams.
Eagle.
Slade, he ran for 1140.
Okay, so
Wasn't a
Smitty.
bad guess.
Smitty. Smitty.
It's Devontae Smith.
Oh, look at there,
with
Jacob.
1,008
That's
receiving yards.
Told you we outplayed him.
That's so
All right,
bad.
Bronco.
I don't know how. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Bronco?
Yeah, Bronco.
Sutton?
Sutton. Seahawk.
Oh, Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth. He was in
Jet.
or something, wasn't
Garrett Wilson.
he? Brees Hall.
Brees Hall.
Wilson
Panther.
didn't even play. Oh,
Dowdle.
yeah, Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle. Titan
Pollard.
So it was 20.
and Bear.
Rome or Smith? It's Swift.
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 Told
Swift.
you.
So you guys got 9 out of 16.
That was hard. I feel like you thought it was easier than that was.
Yeah, definitely. Well, because the names are easy.
But we were like literally confident. I was confident about Swift, Smitty. And that's really it. But that's 2 more.
That was my fault on Smith, but I just thought there's no way. Because if AJ Brown, if you looked at the targets too, AJ Brown probably had double the targets. So that just proves how awful he was last year.
Yeah, exactly. It outperformed.
All right, Slade.
Okay.
Your turn. Finish us out. Hopefully we can keep this one a little bit shorter than the other
This
two.
thing should be like 10, maybe 15 minutes. So we should be good on time. Okay. So on this, I don't know if any of y'all have seen it on like TikTok and stuff. There's 5 categories, and they're listed out like a $5 option, $4 option, 3, 2, 1. And they're going to go back and forth. JJ and Jacob are. They have a budget of $17. And they have
17. What a weird number.
Well, it makes sense. We got 5 categories.
You guys will have $23.43.
I had it as 18, but I thought 18 would give you too much, and you could get too many good players, and you want to have to buy second.
17. I feel good.
$17. Okay. Y'all play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. We got 5 rounds. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, JJ, you decide. Do you want to go first, or do you want to get the turn and go first on the second and third round?
How many rounds are there?
5.
I would like to go first on the second and third round and the fifth.
Okay. Yep. So you get first more,
Hey,
but
hold this, Jacob. Your team's about to stink, bro.
okay. So what we're gonna have is 5 positions, and we'll let the comments, or I can decide whose team is better. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out with the quarterback option. $5, you got Patrick Mahomes. $4, Matthew Stafford. $3, Jordan Love. 2, CJ Stroud, and 1, Fernando Mendoza. This is who do you want next year if everybody's healthy? Like if you were making a team for next year, who would you want?
Jacob's gonna take Mendoza, bro. He loves him.
Saving his money.
You'd have to pay me to take Stroud.
It was hard. It was actually harder to come up with like a ordering of these players than it was like to get the names.
Like I feel like if I take CJ Stroud, I should go up to $20 remaining for my next.
You should get it $3. Yeah. But Jacob,
All
it's
right.
your pick. You want for
You,
quarterback?
Jacob.
So you said Mahomes 5, Stafford 4. Is that what you
Love
said?
3. Yeah, Love 3, Stroud 2, Mendoza 1.
You gotta get a good quarterback. I'm going 4 for Stafford.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'll,
JJ, you can't
Buy
take
it out. I
you
feel
can't-
like getting the MVP for $1 less. I feel like is a good deal.
if
but
they're
I
all
had-
healthy, completely
I had
healthy.
to emphasize everybody healthy. Yeah,
All right. I'll go 5 for Mahomes.
that's fair. I mean, quarterback's the most important position.
Gotta
I've
have a
got
good
12.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Can't win without one.
Y'all keep up with how many you got left.
I used
Jacob,
to
you got-
think Jordan Love was incredible, and then I watched him play last year, and every time he panics every time these get pressured in the pocket, he panics and just throws it up like that. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Terrible.
Okay, I am now changing. We're going back to $18 because I didn't think y'all would be going 5 this early.
Yippee! All
$18.
right, I've
Judge,
got 13.
Judge has
How
got
many
30.
picks do we have?
If
in
we
this
keep
thing?
picking the most expensive option, do we keep getting more money?
No, that's all.
Four,
That's all
we
I'm
just
doing.
ruined the game. Put 5 every time.
Jacob, you got $14 left. We're
How
going
many picks
to.
do we have in this thing? Sorry,
There's
I
5
can't-
categories.
There's 5.
Oh, I feel like still have a ton.
Yeah. Okay. Running back, we have
Bucks.
is going from the most expensive to the least expensive. B. John Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, Travion Henderson. And JJ, this is your pick first.
All healthy?
Yeah, all healthy.
Oh, man. Believe it or not, I'm between the bottom 3 options.
Are you?
Who's third again?
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown, that's right. Man, I think Travion Henderson is that dude.
Okay,
I'm
you're
going
$1.
Budget option. I'm going
Budget.
Travion. $1 for
I already
Travion?
know who I'm going. I had this guy pegged as soon as you listed it out.
Bucky.
I know who I'm going.
You going Bucky?
I'm going Bucky 100%. $2. He's
I
a great
thought about
back.
Bucky. I think Travion's better than Bucky.
He's a
I
great
think they're
back, and he not only is he a really good runner, he also can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a really good player.
He also like
Then
gives your team an identity. Like everybody loves Bucky. You know what I mean?
He's a great player. I think $2. I would have honestly swapped him and Brown's pricing, but Brown's also a good player. I want to slide him.
All right. I got Travo. I feel great.
I like that.
Okay, JJ, you're up first again.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
We have Puka Nakua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, and Chris Godwin.
So it's Puka.
I am going to take Amon-Ra St. Brown
For
because for $4. Feel great.
So who
I
else
feel
is
great.
after? Who else? Who's 3 through 1, Slade?
Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, and Chris Godwin.
Puka's so good, dude.
And it what's good about this is when it gets towards the end, y'all can like whoever has the last pick can kind of like block out the next guy from.
I like the value of Nico for $3. I think if we're assuming he stays healthy, I think he's really, really good for a $3 option.
Okay. So how much do y'all have left?
I have $8 left.
Let's see. I spent 4, then 2, then 3. So I have 9.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Is that
went
right?
5, 1, 4. So I have 8.
I went 4, 2, 3. So yeah.
All right. So Jacob, you get the first pick here. Number 5, Jamar Chase, or for $5, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Devontae Smith, Jamison Williams, or Carnell Tate.
And I have 2. There's only 2 draft picks left in this thing.
Yes.
I'm going Jamar Chase for 5.
All right,
That's
I'm
fair.
happy with Drake London for 4.
Okay.
I'm happy
So
with
how many
Drake
y'all
London for 4. That's my
what
dynasty
8?
team right now,
The
actually.
problem is here, but we both have $4 left.
Exactly.
on the last pick.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I get the first pick.
Okay. This is the tight end round.
I can't wait for the comments to love my team and hate yours, Jacob. It's going to be great.
Brock Bowers, George Kittle, Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland, or the GOAT, Kenyon Sadiq. See, if you spent your money a lot early, you would have the GOAT on your team, you know? But neither one of you
All
wanna do that.
healthy?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know that I would go Kittle.
I was about to say.
Crazy.
But
I
either
think
one of you-
I'm going to go. This is going to be surprising. I'm going to
Loveland?
go Colston Loveland.
I just won, I think.
Did you get Kenyon Sadiq?
I'm going Colston
I
Loveland.
like Loveland.
I like Loveland more than Kittle at this point in their careers.
I don't know. I don't think yet. I think he's a
Oh,
stud.
I think for sure.
But I'll take Kittle. That's fine. I think Tyler Warren's really good too. I do like Loveland.
I think Kittle's
a little
not what he
bit.
used to be. That's all I'm trying to say.
I like Loveland better than Warren though. I think Warren's a stud too, though, man. And
Warren's
Sadiq could
great
be.
too. Yeah, you gave a lot of great options. I just love the player, Loveland.
But
And I
it's
feel like
George
my
Kittle,
offense
man.
is so
Not only
exciting
is
and
George
young.
Kittle, one, Kittle's a great blocker. 2, he's an energy guy. It's George Kittle. I mean, he's
You hate Kittle. For the
Sorry,
record,
Kittle.
guys, Jacob hates George Kittle. One of his least
I
favorite
don't love
players.
Kittle either as a player because I
I
hate
can't
the
stand. I don't like the guy. It's nothing for. I'm saying I've never met him. It was what did it for me was for preference. I'm a Cowboys fan. What did it for me was when he raised the jersey up and it had had the t-shirt on a bunch of it. But that's a little and he hates Dallas. Like he can't stand it. It's like he openly like hates the Cowboys. And it's not even a rivalry. They beat us every time we play them.
It's like the Packers.
It like doesn't make any sense. It'd be like Clemson going to play Furman, and I'm like, I hate Furman. Just like every time I go, like he just hates us for no reason. It's like if I was like walking down the road and it's like stepping on bugs on purpose, like going out of your way to step on bugs. That's like George Kittle coming out of his way to like make fun of Dallas. That's how much better they have been than us in the last 10 years. So yeah, I don't like him.
All right. So, in conclusion, I want Jacob you to give your team first, and then I'll let JJ give his, and then I'll give you my opinion on who I think wins, and then we can let the people in the comments section give theirs. So, Jacob, who was your team?
Oh man, I don't remember.
I know both of our teams.
Hi, quarterback. I went Matthew Stafford. Then what was
Yep.
it? A running back.
Running
round?
back.
Bucky Irving. Wide
Yep.
receiver round. I went Nico Collins, Jamar Chase, and then George Kittle. So Stafford, Irving, Jamar, Nico, Kittle.
And
Yeah,
then
that's a
I
solid-
have Mahomes, Travion Henderson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, and Colston Loveland.
Yeah, with $2 left over.
With $2 left over.
So you get Rashee Rice or Jamison Williams to be like your wide receiver 3. Or you get CJ Stroud to be your backup. I'm just kidding.
He doesn't belong on an NFL
Please
roster.
do that. That
That
instantly
would make
makes
my
me
team
wanna-
worse.
But for reference, Jacob got stuck with Kittle, and JJ took Patrick Mahomes. 2 people y'all both hate, despise, loathe.
Can't stand Mahomes.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose a better team, that's tough. Though I think the running back situation solidified. Like that's the only difference in my opinion, and I think Bucky scrapes out Travion Henderson. I do.
That is insane because that is, I think, the biggest reason to not pick Jacob's team because Bucky is an unhealthy bum,
He
dude.
said they're healthy.
all
That's
healthy.
the whole prompt was that they're fully healthy.
But he won't stay healthy.
That's not the prompt. The prompt ensures that they stay healthy. That's
He's
the
also
whole-
like going to get goal line touches stolen from Sean Tucker, and Kenneth Gainwell is going to run the receiving game. So have fun in between the 20s.
look. If he gets us down there, I don't care if it's in.
This is a 5-man team. There's nobody backing him up.
Matthew Stafford will fake spike it.
He's toting a rock, but he's got Kittle setting the blocks on the outside. So I mean,
Right. That's
he's
right.
I didn't even think about that. Kittle is the strongest run blocker. of
Loveland's
probably any
also
tight end.
Loveland's also a really good blocker too.
I
But
love
Jacob
Love.
also got
I love
the
my
best.
team personally. I like him more happy with my team.
I
so
mean, both teams are incredible.
I don't need your approval. The comments got me.
Yeah, they're gonna say
I think
Jacob,
when I'm telling you,
best-
like
the best receiver that either one of y'all took in Jamar Chase, and a better running back.
You guys
Fortune
just don't.
Jr.
You guys just don't understand how good Hendo is because they stick him behind Ramondre because Mike
See,
Vrabel's
I
like,
feel
I
like-
love veterans.
see, JJ, I feel like you took the draft as like if this is going to be your team
For
the
10 years.
next 5 years, and not like we're lining
No.
up tomorrow. Let's
No,
have it.
I was thinking we're lining up tomorrow. I just believe in these players. Give them the
That's
opportunity.
fine. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I don't think that if you told me that Colson Loveland's going to be better than George Kittle next year and Travion Henderson will be better than Bucky Irving, I don't think either one of those are insane
I
statements.
mean, it's all subjective too. That's the whole. This is more like a fun thing, just kind of like your opinion, but also a game against each other. So
Yeah, that's right.
this
So
is
I don't
opinion.
want to.
This is fact, and I won. It's okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. Subjectively, or objectively, Bucky Irving better than Travion Henderson. Mark it down.
I agree. I do agree with that. For now, I think Henderson.
Guys,
I think he will be.
I
better.
hope you're right. Bucky's on my dynasty team, and I'm deathly afraid of what is going to happen because he
Sure.
might be worth nothing in 6 months.
You must be afraid of fun, buddy, because you got a lot of that coming your way. The Bucks show.
I
y'all-
hope, guys. I hope you're right, and he is still good. I am desperately worried that he will do nothing.
I've went to one NFL game in the past 2 years. Slade is also in this boat because he was at this game with me. It was Panthers versus Bucks a couple years ago. Bucky Irvin was the greatest show on turf.
He was.
I think he had 300.
He
I think
was.
he had 300 total yards. I mean, it was unbelievable.
300?
Dude, I swear,
No.
it was under it. He ran for like 200, like no joke.
Okay, so looking back, should I have just put it as like a $15 balance so that some people like you would
Yeah,
have to?
we were a little too stacked
Were you? Yeah.
because
Okay,
JJ,
in a 5-round
listen to
one,
this.
I think you should have to make one $5 pick, one $1 pick, one $2 pick, one $3 pick, one $4 pick.
You would have to average $3 per pick.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bucky Irving dominated. Oh no, this is in their 2 matchups. He racked up 350 scrimmage yards
It's crazy.
and he destroyed them. But in that game, he had 25 carries for 152 and then 3 receptions for 33.
It's crazy.
How many touchdowns?
Probably 0. Sean Tucker.
Surprisingly,
had-
only one. Surprisingly, only one. It felt. I think he was like returning kicks or something too. It felt like he was just mauling.
It was magical.
He was playing
Something was
defense. He had a pick
Like,
6, I'm pretty
People
sure.
were like, fans were like raging. Like there was like Panthers fans.
He
like,
kicked a
losing
65-yarder.
That's funny. All right, everybody. We've had a fun time doing some trivia. Hope you guys had fun playing along. Let us know if you want to see more stuff like this or if you have any suggestions for trivia we could play in the future. We love doing this kind of stuff and keeps us busy in the off season. So,
Yeah. And it's stuff that we can just come up with whenever, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's
fun.
right.
So,
it's not like we're out of ideas. Like, we can just keep
But
Do-
I gotta say, I'm disappointed in this slate. Even though our challenge was hard, I think that I don't think we did.
What do you mean?
enough.
I
mean,
think
got
y'all
a
could have
double
done
whammy.
better.
I got the double whammy. I lost both of them, and I didn't even get to participate in the.
Look, I also will say too, Slade. I think that if we could have done better if we weren't. I feel like we rushed into a couple trying to not make the video be 5
We-
hours.
So somehow we lost. Somehow we all lost all of them.
I lost
That
everything.
sounds about
No
right for
one
the
won.
Third and Wrong
I lost
podcast.
everything.
No
That's-
one won. I mean, this.
No one won. We're all losers, and that's okay.
we're
That's what
wrong.
you're here for.
We're-
Let us
everything
know-
was wrong.
That's
Let us
right.
know in the comments, guys, if y'all want me to do like a Jeopardy. I thought about doing a Jeopardy for us. I don't know if any of y'all watch BDGE. I know like me and JJ have watched them in the past, and they do Jeopardy a good bit. And so I kind of was inspired by them. So I wanted to do Jeopardy. I just didn't know how to work it out. But I'll definitely try to figure it out for next time if we do this.
For sure.
When we get one singular comment that just says no, period, and we're like, what is this guy talking about? Think back to that statement.
It's going to be you on a burner account or something. You're going to get like on your personal account.
Oh. All right, everybody. This is the Third and Wrong
Be one hater.
podcast. Signing off. We'll see you next time.